Yeah, we watched the whole thing. The Girl from Plainville. Very, very long. It was 8 episodes. I admit to you, I kind of jumped around. I didn't watch the whole entire 8 episodes, but I did watch the last episode. I watched the first three, so I was connecting all the dots. Very, very, very sad show. Kind of really broke my heart. This kid was so young, 18 years old, had his whole life in front of him. But the problem was that, he was getting overwhelmed in his life. He felt that everybody was kind of trying to tell him what to do. He loved boats. His father worked on the boats. He wanted to do that. But I think he wanted his own boating company. He didn't want to go back to school. See, this is the hardest thing for parents. Being a parent is very, very hard because, you have your kid come to you and say, look, I don't want to go to college. I want to do my own thing. And obviously, no parent is going to agree to that. They're going to try to push you in the right direction. They care about your life, they care about your future. But you see, in this particular case, the kid got very mentally sick over it. He just felt like everybody was trying to run his life and he just wanted to be left the F alone. So it was like a very bad situation. The person he chose to reach out to was this girl. Now, sometimes as adults, we forget, because we're adults, that teenagers are immature, right? Because they're young. They don't know what they're doing yet. When you watch this show, your first reaction, but it's a reaction as an adult, is that if someone is telling you, I'm thinking about committing suicide, what are you going to do, right? You're going to immediately get this kid help, whether it be anything. You call the parents, you know what I mean, the police, anything, just to let someone know that this kid is saying, I want to commit suicide. You have to take that seriously. But we're talking about the mindset of an 18-year-old girl. So, I was trying to explain this to my wife because my wife was just so angry. She's like, why didn't she help him? Like, it actually got so bad, right? Was he was in the car, he had the truck, and he had this, I don't know what it was, this like machine pumping out. What was it, Jen?
Oh, the gas, like
Like
the
pumping out some gas or something like that. And
carbon monoxide.
like carbon monoxide, and he was feeling it. It was getting to him, and he got out of the truck, and he actually texted this girl again.
Hmm.
And the girl was like, "No, no, no, go back in the truck. Go, don't chicken out now." And that's exactly why she got convicted, because of that statement. He was really, really reconsidering. Like, he didn't want to do it. He's like, well, I can't breathe. I don't want to do it. She's like, no, get back in the truck and finish the job. Now, my wife just couldn't understand. She's like, why would she do this? It's because she didn't take him seriously. Okay, again, mindset of a teenager. This is not an adult. This is a teenager. This guy was torturing her, texting her they had boxes and boxes, 7,000 text messages. Can you believe this? They were texting each other back 7,000 times, and he was driving this girl crazy. I don't want to live anymore. I want to end my life. So I think just to her defense, she didn't take him seriously. I think that she was humoring him. Now, that was not the right thing to do. Obviously, you have to take stuff like this seriously. So it says they're thinking about committing suicide. You have to get him help. Get or her help. Get them help ASAP. Parents, police, anybody. Get them help. Tell everybody, friends, family, everybody. You tell teachers. You have to take that seriously. You can't be keeping that shit a secret. You have to help the person. But you see, she was young, teenager, and she took the approach of, he's torturing me. He's texting me 7,000 times. She's like, so just do it then. You want to kill yourself? Do it. Do it now. I'll get out of the car. No, get back in the car. Get back in the car and breathe in that carbon monoxide. Breathe it. Do it. Do it. Because she didn't actually think he would go forward with it. She was playing with him. That's all. But unfortunately, he did do it. She didn't get that much time. This happened in 2014. She was sentenced in 2019, for February 11th. Not too long from Valentine's Day, which is kind of crazy because I was talking about that. But terrible. Oh my God. May that poor young man rest in peace. Had his whole life. It actually gets you angry in a way because this girl gets to go on with her life, whereas this poor kid's life is over. So she winded up serving less than a year. She got sentenced to 15 months, but for good behavior. I think she got out in 11 months in January 2020, right before the coronavirus. And that's that. So that's the end of it. That's tragic, tragic, very, very, very sad, very heartbreaking story. My heart goes out to that young man. He needed help. He needed help. He just chose the wrong person. He chose the wrong person. The mother didn't seem like, she was divorced with her husband. She didn't seem like that very emotional type, that would talk to her son. Like she kind of let the son do his thing. The father was more like the tough guy. There was this one incident where he had to pick up his sister or something. And this is the young man who committed suicide. And he instead was either texting or speaking to this girl, forgot to pick up the sister. And the father kind of manhandled him. That's not the right thing to do. But that was his way of discipline. And that's why when it came down to having the trial, the courts, they didn't even want the father to testify. They're like, you just don't have the right character. It's not good for you to testify. But that's the thing. It's like this kid had, I kind of feel like no one to help him. It was either the mother wasn't emotional or listening to him, talking to him to help him. The father was too much of a tough guy. And this one girl who was his girlfriend was just like playing him like, like a fool. Like, you don't have the balls. You know what I mean? You're not really going to do it. Go do it now. No. You got out of the truck. Go back in the truck and breathe in that carbon monoxide. So this kid was surrounded by all the wrong people. Such a sad, heartbreaking story. The girl from Plainville. Not financial advice, not a financial planner, but I am the greatest entertainer who's ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only. Apefather, up all night, baby. Wow! On Amazon Prime.